This is part 4. Free Agency NBA 2016 reaction, analysis, whatever. This is the analysis part, though. So for the big deals, I'm going to have to cap off the Kevin Durant deal. The Kevin Durant deal, I said in the beginning, it's all about championships for Kevin Durant. And people need to understand that. A lot of people were highly upset. I was kind of upset. I wanted him to stay with OKC, see if he can go one more year with Russell Westbrook. Apparently now there's reports that saying that Russell Westbrook is going to was leaving regardless. He's probably going to be leaving next year, hopefully to the Knicks. But maybe, I think honestly he might be going to like one of the LA teams. I don't know if it's going to be the Clippers or the Lakers, but I think he's gonna want to go back home. But it's, like I said, it was down to championships. It's about contending, and what you play for is a championship, pretty much. The Mike Conley deal, a lot of people saying he's I know my man C-Free is saying that he was being overpaid. I like the Mike Conley deal. It's fine. Hopefully, it finally propels him into all-star status. He's being paid more than any player in the league right now, and hopefully, it gets him the recognition that he deserves. Honestly. For the Knicks, their whole offseason, I have to give it right now. I might have to give it an A because they address a need that they address the need that they needed for like 8, maybe even more, maybe like 10 years right now with the point guard position. Yeah, probably since like Stephon Marbury or something like that. They needed a point guard after Steph. They needed a point guard. Chris Duhon, no. Nate Robinson is more of a shooting guard. Tony Douglas, no. Billups, yeah, and then they traded him. So it's like they needed a point guard. Jose Calderon, he got him to when he was too old. So they needed a point guard. They did that. They got a backup point. Brandon Jennings, a man who always wanted to come here. I'm happy with that. Courtney Lee is a solid shooting guard. He can defend. He can score. Don't need the ball. Joakim Noah, solid center. They've addressed the center position like a couple of years ago with Tyson Chandler, though. Re-signing Lance Thomas is great move. They needed a backup small forward. Lance Thomas has proved himself. Hopefully he can improve this year. And to go along with Melo and Porzingis, they're going to be a pretty interesting team in the East this year. A lot of people say 4th. I'm thinking maybe 6th from like wherever they were last year. Maybe like 12th. That's a good improvement. Let me see. Dwight Howard's Hawks deal, I really like this. A lot of people don't like it because he's making like I think $23.5 million. That's what he was looking for. From what I've seen on Instagram too, from the shooting coach, Dwight Howard is putting together a look like a mid-range jump shot, maybe a short-range jump shot, including improving free throws. If he can do that, then this deal is definitely worth it. And the Hawks is going to be, Dwight Howard is going to be an all-star. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with. I'm telling you that right now. Ken Bazemore's deal, I really don't like. I think he's being overpaid. I never really liked Kent Bazemore. I never really liked him. I really seriously think he's being overpaid for a bench player, $18 million. Unless you're like Jamal Crawford or J.R. Smith, honestly, I'm sorry. Another deal that I like the Pau Gasol deal because if Tim Duncan decides to stay, Tim Duncan can come off the bench. Pau Gasol had a good 2 years with the Bulls, productive years, and looks like he's ready to win. Obviously, I love the Dirk deal. They had to re-sign Dirk. I love that deal. What deal do I also like? I like the Whiteside pickup. I like the Whiteside re-signing because they needed. If Whiteside left, where were they going to go? The Heat was probably going to be in the rebuild. And staying on the topic of the Heat, they need to re-sign Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade's situation right now is boiling down to the Nuggets, Cavs, Bulls, and the Heat. The Nuggets and the Bulls are the only 2 teams that can pay him what he's looking for. Tonight, not tonight, I'm sorry. Yesterday, they said that he was looking for, what was it? 2 years, $50 million. Looking for $25 million a year. He's looking at all these other people like Ken Bazemore, Mozgov. You list them, you name it, who are being overpaid. He's looking at them and be like, yo, you're telling me that I'm worth less than them? Like, I'm Dwayne Wade, the man who brought Miami their first championship. I have 3 rings. He was he was a top 2 shooting guard in the league one time. Top 3 players in the league. at one time. So they need to do something with him. I honestly think he might be going to the Cavs with a secret deal. I think he might be going to the Land. If it's about winning championships, you would go to the Land. But I really like the Whiteside pickup for the Heat. The Rondo pickup, it's not bad. It's not a bad pickup. They needed a backup point guard. Calderon wasn't going to get it done. They needed someone that can, at least give them respectability in the Bulls. The Bulls look like they don't know what they're doing anymore. They don't know whether they want to rebuild or build a team around Jimmy Butler or try to contend for the playoffs. They don't look like they know what they want to do. Another move that I like. This might be difficult. I like the Al Jefferson move. I really do. I like the Al Jefferson move because I think this is an opportunity for Miles Turner to learn the center position from a veteran, a man who has an old man game anyway. Al Jefferson can really teach Miles Turner some stuff, and they probably have more stability at center with Al Jefferson playing center. But they're another team too. They don't really know what they want to do. Do they want to rebuild? Or do they want to be in the playoffs? But right now, they look like they want to be in the playoffs with Teague, Jefferson, and George. They might be a problem in the East, honestly. Hopefully. But honestly, as a Knicks fan, I'm really loving what the Knicks are doing this offseason. They're really playing it smart. And they're going after people that fit with the system, and these people can play hard, and this, that, and next, and they're going to give it their all every night. I can't wait for this next season, man. But this is pretty much the free agency for 2016. Most of the free agents that I tallied down. So this is the BX Baller free agency series is over. I'm sorry. This is the BX Baller free agency series. Signing out.